Hey there, y'all. I'm Mattie Roberts, and welcome to News with a View. Today, our first guest is Dr. Cara Natterson, who is a pediatrician, and we've got lots to talk about.
Yeah.
People are so concerned about the health of their kids. There are lots and lots of issues out there. And you've got a new book, Dangerous or Safe? Which Foods, Medicines, and Chemicals Really Put Your Kids at Risk?
Yes.
And this is out right now?
It comes out tomorrow.
Oh,
and
congratulations. That's exciting.
It's exciting. The idea is that people worry about everything, and they want answers. What do they really need to worry about? So I'm trying to help them by distilling down the science and explaining it for them. And I've picked the top 25 things that parents ask me.
Oh, okay. What's number one? Let's just get to it, right to it.
You know, number one for me is cell phone safety. I think parents don't really think about putting a cell phone next to their child's head as being dangerous at all, but I've started to get a little bit concerned. The data looks like having an antenna next to your brain is not great for the brain cells, and we don't know what it means in the long run, but just use a wired earpiece for yourself or for your children and try to keep your kids away from cell phones.
Really? So that really is, because for a while it was sort of becoming like people thought it was an urban myth, but now there's really some good data backing it up.
There is good data, and the worry is that brain cancer will come from cell phone use or cordless phone use. This isn't just about cells, this is about any phone with an antenna, but it's going to take decades to collect the data. So for right now, it's very simple. I'm not anti-phone. Just use a wire, separate that antenna from your head, and you're fine.
Okay. What else should parents? That I would never have thought. That's amazing, because I never would have thought that would be such an issue. What else comes up on the list at the top?
So that's my number one. For parents, I think one of the most worrisome things is allergy, and particularly what foods can they give their kids so that they can prevent the development of allergies for their kids. And, you know, we're seeing a ton of allergic disease. We have kids now who are allergic to all sorts of nuts, wheat, dairy, and the numbers are really much higher than when we were kids. It's very real.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, this is the question that I have. Growing up, I don't remember having anyone in my school class that had nut allergies. Now, you know, kids can't.
That's right.
You can't bring anything that's been in contact with nuts, and it's super safe. And
yes.
Why are kids so allergic?
Well, we're not certain, but it's real. And what we're seeing is worrisome. I think that it's related to the genetic modification of food. So what that means is that if you have an organic food, an organic vegetable or an organic fruit, you're eating pure vegetable or fruit. But if you have a non-organic vegetable or fruit, it might have genes from other fruits and vegetables put into it to make it grow a little better or to make the harvest a little bit hardier. And sometimes there are genes from peanuts, for instance, used in tomatoes, for example. So you're giving your child a tomato and they're getting a little bit of peanut protein, and their body's not ready for it. So we're exposing our kids to all sorts of different kinds of foods. Nothing's pure anymore, and it looks like this is tracking really closely with the development of allergy.